Hello, I am Adeshegun Oluwaseyi, and in this video today, I'm going to talk to you about bike logistics business, and I'm going to let you see how how good this business is, and why you also need to go into this business, because it has great potential to deliver cash into your pocket. It has great potential to make you start something of your own and grow it, and from there become somebody in this country of ours called Nigeria. I want to bear in mind about the population of this country now. We are over 200 million in population. And out of that 200 million, we have over 100 million using the internet. That is massive. That is that is great. And then that's to tell you that buying and selling is going on among that population. Buying and selling is going on the internet, and that will let you know that e-commerce is beginning to gain ground in Nigeria, and you can have your own share of this business. And then I'll be telling you about what you needed to know and what you need to consider, especially what you need to consider before going into this business. Do you know that many have started this business before now and they are no longer in it? Why? They cannot continue. Why? Because they didn't put into consideration what I want to tell you now. Because they did not bother to know the pros and cons of this business, and that led to the collapse of this business, of this bike logistic business they are doing. And when I look into this, when I'm trying to make research, why are people failing in this business, I now came up with some things that will help you so that this business will not collapse in your hand. And then I will outline those things one after the other, and then in my next video, I cannot finish all in this video. After this, there will be part 2 of this video in order to complete what I have for you, so that you have real comprehensive information about this bike logistic business. Number one thing you needed to know is that you need a business registration. Many people are just they start this without business registration, and the law caught up with them, and their bike is being impounded, and they are having issue presently now as I'm talking to you. You will need a business registration. Your business must be registered, and who is going to register you? It is an arm of government, and that is CAC. They are the one that is saddled with this responsibility. You go to them, they will document all about your business, and then you are good to start. Number two thing you also need is a business plan. Business plan. Many jump into it, like I told you earlier, and they jump out as well, because they don't know what they don't have business plan. That should have been a kind of guide to them. That should have been an eye opener to them, so that they will know what and what they needed to do in this business. But they overlooked that. They feel, oh, I don't need to I don't need to spend any money on that. On that, let me just go on, and I will use my sense. At the end, they fail. So in order to prevent that from happening to you, you must have business plan. Number 3 thing that you also need to consider is your cost. or capital. You will need capital for this business. Very, very important. Without capital, this business that you want to do, you cannot go ahead with it. That's not how you can do it. You need capital to do it. And in this video, I will give you a guide so that you know what and what to do. Let's say, for example, now, for instance, you have about 400,000 naira. How can you use that to start this business? Number one thing you will need, which is very, very important, is you will need a bike. A bike, because we call it bike business, or what we can call motorcycle. You will need at least one. Of course, if you are working with this 400,000 naira, you cannot buy more than a bike. You will need a bike, and then a new bike will cost 300 to 400,000 naira. And I will advise you can get a fairly used one. It is between 150,000 naira to 200 or 250,000 naira. You can get that to start, and you grow it with it. Then you also need a box at the back to carry goods or whatever you want to use to carry. You will need the box at the back. Very, very important. If you don't know where to get to buy, I am residing in Lagos, so I'm using Lagos perspective now. And then, I told you the bike is going to be between 300 to 400. It's going to be, new one is going to be between 300 to 400,000, and advice you can get a fairly used one, which is between 150,000 to 250,000. Why it will be that expensive is because in Lagos, you don't use all this normal bike they are using for transport. No, the one you are going to use is a 200cc engine. That is the Lagos state standard. Other states permit you to use Some other states permit you to use any other bike like Bajaj and some other ones like that to do your business. But in Lagos state, it is strictly it is just under a must for you that you have to use 200cc engine motorcycle. That is the standard, and that is why it is a bit expensive like that. Having done that, and I've told you need a box at the back, then you will also need to register that your bike with the Lagos state government. That's why the VIO, you need to register it with them, and that will cost you between 50,000 to 60,000 naira. It's a must for you. If you don't register it, your bike will be impounded and you will run into trouble. You will begin to have issue with with Lagos state government. And also other states, is a must for you to register it. Then you also need to register with the local government. That is where you'll be operating. Since you are working with 400,000 naira, it is not possible for you to operate in all the local governments in Lagos state, or even in other states where you will be operating from, if it is outside Lagos. And having said that, you will need to register with the Lagos state government. Very, very vital, very, very important. It's a must for you. You register your bike with them, and the VIO section is going to do that for you. You register with Lagos state government, you register with the local government where your bike will be covering. Very, very important. It's a must for you to do that so that you don't have issue. Then what you also need to do is you will need dispatch rider. A dispatch rider, very, very important. And make sure that your dispatch rider is an honest person, and it is someone that knows the area is to cover, so that if there's hold up in a particular route is plying, he can maneuver and take another route to meet up with the day's delivery. very, very important. And let your bike guy be someone that is respectful and that have manner, because if it's type that does not have manner, it can cost you your business. It can make that business to go down, because people will not patronize you any longer. So that is very, very important. And that thing you will need to also do is insurance. Insure your bike. I will advise you do comprehensive insurance that will cover your bike, cover your dispatch rider, so that if there's any issue, any unexpected occurrence, insurance can come to your aid and help you. Instead of you going down completely in that business, they will assist you in order for you to remain in that business. Now, before I forget, your bike rider must have rider's permit. It's a must. If not, we will have issue with the government. You must have rider's permit. Then the next thing is your charges. Make your charges not to be too high. If your charges is too high, you may not get patronage. You may not get much patronage. Make sure that your charges is okay. You can charge 500 or 1,000 naira per delivery. Since that is not it is not only one person you will be delivering to a day. You will have lot of people to carry goods to, or to make delivery to in a day. So you will carry everything in bulk and you begin to go to them one after the other. So make your charges to be okay. Don't let it more than 1,000 or 500 naira per delivery. Then you will also need a space. Very, very important. Space is important. It can be your house, it can be a rented apartment and a rented office outside your home, but have a place of contact where you can be contacted. You need a space. Either use your house, no issue, and when you begin to grow, you can now go and rent a place of your choice. Then you will need phone. Very, very important. You will need to get a phone and get one as well for your ride, for your dispatch rider. And you will need it so that you will to communicate with him, and he will need it so that he will be able to communicate with you and communicate with the customer. And it must be phone that can use internet. In fact, you need a smartphone. It's a smartphone that you will need in this business. Not only that, you will need stationaries, books, biro, ruler, and some other things like that, receipts, and you will need them. Very, very important in this business. Get them so that it will make your work easy and make your work to be done as it ought to be. And then you will also need to keep accounting record of your business. Very, very vital, because the time will come when you may need loan from the bank. They will need to see your activities, and if you have been keeping proper record and they see how money comes in, goes out, and they see how your books are being prepared, you are good to go. They will be willing to help you because you have record of all your transactions. You are you are taking track of all that is going on in your business. They will be willing to be of help to you when you need their financial assistance. So make sure that you keep proper accounting record, or what we can call bookkeeping. Keep proper record of all your transactions. Very, very vital, very, very important. Then you will also need to do what? To have maintenance culture. As money is coming in, make sure that you are also maintaining your bike, and that means you need to have maintenance schedule of when you will be um, working on your bike, that is repairing things, and then maintaining it generally, so that it can always be in good shape and in good condition. Very, very important. And if you can do all this, I want to assure you that you will be good to go in this business, and you will not have issue running this business at all. I would have loved to go on and on and on and on, but because of time, I will like to end it here. And in my next video, I will let you know what are the challenges that we come across in this business. There is no business that doesn't have its own challenges. Bike logistic business have its own challenges as well. So in my next video, I will let you know what are the challenges you will expect, and how you can be able to overcome them. And I will also tell you the profitability of this bike logistic business. You will see all that in my next video. And I want to please beg you, I want to plead with you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also click the notification button, so that you'll be notified when I release uh, my my video. And please subscribe. Please, I'm begging, subscribe, please. I'm begging you, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And on this note, I want to say thank you very much, and God bless you.